Good morning, children. Today we are going to study a new lesson from stone to metal. From stone to metal. First of all of you look at the picture. What do you see in it? This is the picture of ancient human life, early human life. And these early humans lived in forest. All of you know. They lived in forest like animals. Like animals, they lived in forest, caves, like etc. And when the early human beings lived in these forests, they had to face many problems. They had to face many problems. What do you think about the problems they faced? What do you think about it? Which are the problems they had to face? Yes, they live in forests, so they were wild animals. There were wild animals in the forest. And they had to defend themselves from animals. They had to protect themselves from animals. The animals attacked the people. So they had to protect themselves. They had to find out a way to escape from this attack of these animals. Then, what was the way? What was the method? They found to attack these or to defend themselves from the attack of these animals, to drive away these animals. They find a way. They used stones, rough and large stones, to throw these animals, to drive away these animals, or to hunt the animals. Do you know? These human beings ate the flesh of wild animals. Okay. Then they used stones, rough stones, to defend themselves from animals and to hunt animals. And as the stone was the material that influenced the early human life the most, this stone was the material that influenced those ancient people. The stones influenced them very much. I have already told you. And so the period came to be known as Stone Age. So that period was known as Stone Age. And what is Stone Age? Early human beings used stone as their material. Or stone was the material that influenced the early human beings. So that age was came to known as Stone Age. Okay, then listen. Stone Age is divided into two. Stone Age is divided into two. Paleolithic Age and Neolithic Age. Paleolithic Age and Neolithic Age. Paleolithic Age is otherwise called Old Stone Age, and Neolithic Age is otherwise called New Stone Age. Okay, there was two Stone Ages. Two Stone Ages. First was Paleolithic Age, second was Neolithic Age. And let's discuss Paleolithic Age first. I have already told you that at first these people, that is in this Paleolithic Age, the people used rough stones, no shape, rough, it was rough. Paleolithic Age, they used rough stones to kill animals and to drive away animals, etc. And there was an important invention during this Paleolithic Age. A very important invention was there. That was the invention of fire. That is a specialty, most significant feature of the Paleolithic Age. The invention of fire. And what do you think how they invented fire? In the forest, there were a lot of trees, etc. And in heavy storms or in heavy wind, these trees rubbed together and caused wildfires. Wildfires that resulted the death of wild animals. Because of this fire, certain animals in the forest died because of this fire. And these people found that they ate the flesh of these dead animals also. And they understood that this flesh is tastier than they used the earlier. That is, cooked food is better than the uncooked. Till then, they just killed animals and ate their flesh. And when wildfire is caused, they tasted the cooked food also. And they understood the taste of this cooked food. Also, they realized more and more usage of this fire. And what do you think? For which purposes they used the fire? The life changed a lot because of this fire, because the invention of this fire. And they used fire for what purposes? First, they used fire to defend themselves from wild animals. They protected themselves from wild animals with this fire. And I have already told you that they lived in caves also, dark caves also, and it helped them to get light in the dark caves. To get light in dark caves and to defend themselves from extreme cold. Fire gave them hot in extreme cold weather. So they had to protect. They had to protect themselves from extreme cold. So this fire helped them a lot for removing this cold. So they used the fire to defend themselves from extreme cold and to cook animals. Cook the flesh of animals. These are the main usages of fire. And fire made tremendous change in their life in the Paleolithic age. Okay, then listen here. Here are given certain weapons that are used in the Paleolithic age. Look at here carefully. And also look at here. These are the weapons, or these are the weapons that were used in Neolithic age. Neolithic age. These are the weapons, stone weapons used by the people of Neolithic age. And what's the difference between these weapons, stone weapons? These stones are rough and shapeless. But look at this sharp, polished weapons. These are sharp and polished weapons. And the age in which people used sharp and smooth or shaped weapons is known as Neolithic age. Neolithic age. People used sharp and smooth weapons. This age was known as Neolithic age. Neolithic age. Okay. In this period, drastic transformations occurred in human life. Drastic transformations, more changes happened in human life. A lot of changes happened during Neolithic age. And look at the changes. Look at the picture and find out the changes. What are the changes? They engaged in farming. The people engaged in farming and developed shelters. They tamed animals. In Neolithic age, people tamed animals. They began to make pots and that equipments. And agriculture was developed. People engaged in farming, settled life, etc., etc., are the major changes that happened in Neolithic age. Okay. Then, what are the important points we studied today? Stone Age. A Stone Age is divided into two, Paleolithic and Neolithic age. Then, what is Paleolithic age? What is the important invention of Paleolithic age? Fire helped people of Paleolithic age. How much? Or how far? Fire helped people. And what's the difference between the weapons used in Paleolithic and Neolithic age? What are the main changes occurred during Neolithic age? Okay, these are the points we studied today. And all of you read the portions carefully and prepare notes. Okay, with this I am winding up today's session, and let's see in the next class with more details. Okay, bye.